Hey everybody, welcome back to another business analysis video. In today's video, I'll be sharing tips on how to run a virtual workshop online. How can we do it? So what exactly is a workshop? Workshop is one of the techniques in our toolkit as business analysts, which we use during situation investigation and analysis for either eliciting requirements, understanding processes, seeking requirements approval. There are various things we can do within a workshop aside just requirements gathering, right? But the main thing that we use workshop for is for requirements gathering. It's one of the techniques for investigating issues and problems that the organization is having by having a few people within the workshop or a few stakeholders that the project will impact. But anyway, how exactly do you run a virtual workshop online as opposed to being in an office space in a room where everybody's there and you can chat and share ideas? So this is what I'm doing today. So what exactly are the steps? The first step is to define the purpose and objective of the workshop. What exactly do you want to achieve with the workshop? So sit down and define it. Make sure that you clearly communicate the purpose to your workshop participants. So as much as you will sit down and define the purpose of your workshop, you have to communicate with the stakeholders, with the participants of your workshop, and make sure it's clearly defined so that they know exactly what the scope of the workshop is. Number 2 is identify the participants and invite them to the workshop. Consider the roles and the expertise of the participants, which is your stakeholders, and make sure that you invite the right people. Don't invite the people that are not concerned in your project. Don't invite the people that have nothing to add in the workshop, so that you can really focus on what you're trying to achieve and not go out of scope. The third tip is to choose a suitable virtual platform for your workshop. There are various options available such as Zoom, Skype, Google Meet, Teams. A lot of organizations use Teams anyway, so you probably have that already set. But consider the size of the group, the features that you need, and any technical requirements that you need, so that you don't experience any technical issues when you're presenting. For instance, make sure that you have internet, make sure that Teams work, make sure that your mic works. Just make sure that you're prepared. It reduces the anxiety. Really. In fact, in life, you always have to prepare. So this is why I'm giving you the tips anyway. Try to make sure that your method for your virtual workshop is good to go. The fourth tip is to prepare your materials and agenda for your workshop. This might include slides, documents, templates, and other resources. But make sure you plan the agenda and the flow of the workshop in advance. Plan. Business analysts are good planners. So make sure you, again, prepare. This is all talking about preparing and the little things that you need to do to prepare. Number 5, communicate the logistics to the participant. This might include the date, the time, the duration, and any other details that your stakeholders need to know. Make sure that you provide them with the link. Don't send them email without link. Provide the link to the virtual platform as well as any materials that they need beforehand. In your email for your meeting setting, for instance with Teams, you have your Teams link there. You have any documents that they need to read or prepare beforehand. Send all this and attach it within the document so that your stakeholders know, again, exactly what the scope is, what they're reading, what time they're showing up for the meeting, and what platform that they're going to join the meeting with. Number 6, run the workshop. So it comes to the day of your workshop. Start by introducing yourself as well as the purpose of the workshop. Then follow the agenda. As well as facilitate any discussion within the workshop. Make sure that you encourage the stakeholders and keep the workshop on track. on track, meaning in scope. Sometimes you have stakeholders who go off track and start discussing about something else. Again, this is where you apply your communication skills. You need to figure out how you're going to bring it back on track, back into the room to what exactly you're discussing. And one way to avoid this is to have your agenda, have everything set. If it's a 2-hour workshop, know how much minutes you're spending on one topic, whether it's 20 minutes, and then so that you can progress and cover everything that you want to cover in that scope. The 7th tip is to document the outcomes of the workshop. Make sure that you capture any decisions, any actions, any next steps that were agreed upon during your workshop meeting. One way to do this is by recording your meeting minutes. However, it's quite difficult for business analysts to facilitate the workshop as well as take record of the meeting minutes. So it's good to find someone that would help you take notes, and being virtual, ask if you can record the session. This is a really good tip, because if you have it recorded, Teams especially has something that you can transcribe your recording, and then you can find the notes and prepare your meeting minutes if you need to, because you need to get back to the stakeholders, which is where we talk about the 8th tip: follow up with the stakeholders, with the workshop participants. How do you do this? Via email. Thank them for their participation, provide them with any additional materials or information that they might need that concerns the workshop, that concerns the scope of your work. So these are the 8 tips that I can share on how to run a virtual workshop. I hope that these tips have helped. Feel free to ask any question in the comment section if there's anything further that you'd like to share, or if there's any questions that you have for me around virtual workshop. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this content. You never know who it might help. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.